Hello and welcome to the channel. It is time for us to discuss the first Hasbro Pulse live stream of 2026. So let's get into it then, Martin. The reveals we knew were coming, Hasbro mentioned about 5 months ago, and Mr. Stevie teased it a few days ago as well. The Cantina Aliens 4-pack, Hasbro exclusive. These are all 4 new sculpts. Let's get started with the first one that they announced, which was Labria. Now, we don't have a VC number for any of these yet, Martin.
No, and they didn't really show any cardback images either, so we don't even have cardbacks. I mean, we can. To be fair, we can guess what most of these are going to be anyway, because there's some iconic pictures in the cantina. But yeah, it was a very sort of quick reveal, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, and they are really on screen for only a minimal amount of frames in the film, anyway, aren't they?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, but they started with Labria, who is the Deveronian. What were your thoughts on that one, Martin?
Yeah, great looking character, and I have to say it for all 4 of them. I think they've done an amazing job with all 4 of these, and I know they are only sort of first versions of them. Their initial sculpts of them, but the detail on them looks incredible, and the soft goods look amazing. I'm over the moon, to be honest with you, with all 4 of these. I think it's great. So yeah, but Labria was one of my picks for our top 10 most wanted TVC for the A New Hope or Star Wars. Yeah, really, really over the moon. Can't wait to get my hands on this. I would love to have seen the card back. I won't keep harping on about that, but yeah, no, it's a great figure. And for those who have opened their cantinas and it isn't still sitting in a box, it's going to be a great addition for that playset. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. On to the next one then. Garindan. We finally get him. He was number 1 for a lot of people in March Madness, or he's right up there, and I think he might have been number 1 on your top 10 most wanted.
Yeah, he was my number 1, and yeah, I mean, he looks incredible again. I mean, I'm going to keep saying it. He looks brilliant. The detail looks fantastic. The cloak looks brilliant. It fits really well. It's not one of those annoying loose cloaks that they have on some of the figures that they've released in the past. He looks spot on. That's all I can say, really. I mean, really, really looking forward to seeing the image they use on the card back for this one. I mean, I know he's not. They said he's not technically in the cantina, but that's fine. We got the Streets of Tatooine playset, so he can stand outside, and inform the stormtroopers of the whereabouts of the droids that way. So yeah, really, really excited to get my hands on this. Yeah, really, really good,
and a real interesting sculpt as well, because we only ever see him with his cloak up, so they've kind of had to come up with the shape of his head and how he would actually look. I think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not a weird shape head, but I think more importantly, you don't really see under the cloak, do you, in the actual film? So they've had to use their imagination, I guess, for a lot of the figure. But yeah, it's going to be a good one and well needed. And as you quite rightly said, it's been atop of many people's lists for a long, long time. So yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, it is a very, very cool looking little figure, that one. But the next one I found very interesting. It's the owner of the cantina. It's Chalmun.
Yeah. Completely knocked me sideways. I had no idea that this was. Obviously, no one did, but I was shocked that this was one of the 4. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of this character before, obviously. He was an EU character, I believe. He was first mentioned in the EU, although they did say on there that he was in some Ralph McQuarrie art, but I don't know 100% about that. But he was in the Tales of Mos Eisley Cantina, which was a series of short stories that they wrote about the cantina. But I'll have to bone up on Wikipedia about this a bit more, because as I say, I know the character, but I'm not completely au fait with him. So but looks great, doesn't he? I mean,
it does look good. Yeah,
he's got that massive tankard, which is brilliant. Really, and the moustache, which looks really, really cool. So yeah, I wonder how they're going to do the card image for this one. Obviously, it's probably going to be an artist impression, I would guess. But yeah, it's a really great figure, and it's always nice to be shocked, but nicely shocked at one of the choices that they bring out. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
really
It'll be
happy.
interesting to see what card back they put it on, whether they just go for the standard Star Wars card back or if they do go for an expanded universe one. Because we
If I
don't
had to
see them at
guess,
all, do we?
we don't know, but I mean, they've done that with figures like Doctor Aphra, haven't they? And they did it with some of the gaming
True.
greats figures. They put them on a Star Wars card, so I would suspect we'll see them on a Star Wars cards.
Yeah,
But yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's still great.
yeah, yeah. And then up next, the final one that they revealed was Arleil Schous. So this was from the HasLab tier that we didn't get, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, it was a no-brainer, really. I mean, I didn't know whether
Was
we'd see
always
it.
going to happen.
So they've done a lot of the work towards this one already. So it was a no-brainer that they were going to release this at some point. So yeah, I mean, great. Again, it's on many March Madness lists and Most Wanted lists. So it's an absolute win-win for a lot of people. This, so I'd say all four really knocked it out of the park. Really, to be honest with you, I'm really
Yeah.
chuffed with all four of those.
Yep. Yeah. I know you will get them all because that's what you do with the vintage collection. For me, I'm not sure this is a set that I'll be looking to get.
No.
I agree with you. I think they all look pretty impressive. But as it's a 4-pack, for me, it's probably not something that I'll be looking at.
No.
I think should they come onto the line individually, there might be one or two that I might pick up, but probably not at this point.
Yeah, I have a feeling that a year or so down the line, they'll be re-released perhaps on a different card back or even on the same card back, because I think a lot of people, Garindan especially, will probably just want Garindan. So so I think I think you're right. I think we'll definitely be seeing those at some point on single cards.
Yep. And the only other thing then they did on the live stream was the tease of the Blue Blaster. Any ideas as to what that could be part of?
Well, it looked like a Geonosian warrior blaster to me. The sort of weapon they were using in the arena. So, I mean, I'm guessing this is part of their Battle for Geonosis campaign that they're doing at the moment. I mean, it is a bit of a shame that they couldn't just add one extra reveal in today. I know there's limited number of figures every year, but I'd much rather they perhaps did one of these every 2 months, so we got like a nice meaty amount of reveals. But I don't want to be negative. The four that we did get were great. So
yeah, not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. So the pre-orders on that go live on January the 28th. Yeah, but it's not always about what we want. It's what you guys want as well. So we'd love to hear your thoughts on today's reveals and what you're hoping for in the year of 2026. So be sure to drop that in the comments section. Hit like whilst you're there. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you next time. We'll see you later.